Hi, this is Kyle Markham with International Futures Group, a division of EFG Group. I want to give you some commentary for today's grain trade, today being Monday, August the 31st, end of the month. Keep that in mind, end of the month, right from Jump Street, you're going to see some shenanigans as people flatten out their positions and kind of tidy up their books a little bit. Corn traded lower, down to 370. It held. I think that's where it should have held. Rallied late with the beans and the wheat market. Keeping in mind, crude oil had about a $4 rally today, so that's catching a lot of attention. It's one of the largest rallies in the past 3 days in a long time. So not much of a performance when you think about corn only finishing the day up a tick, but support held. We don't have any real news. We're going to wait for crop progress this afternoon, or the conditions, excuse me, looking to be about a percentage point lower. Inspections over 1 million metric tons were good. Personally, I don't think corn's going anywhere for the moment. We're trying to build some energy in here. A lot of people asking, when are we going to get a harvest low? For now, let's just see what these early reports look like. Let's take a look at conditions and just trade the price action. Don't look for anything more than that. Moving on to the wheat market, they leaned on it all morning. They sold it down. You're going to notice Kansas City finally gaining on Chicago. That spread has moved at least 11 or 12 cents in the last few sessions. You're seeing business for Kansas City, not so much for Chicago, but definitely we did have month end. We had new lows for the move in the Chicago wheat. We'll see if it can do anything much tomorrow. Stochastics are pretty low, but unfortunately there's no story for wheat. So it might be a follower if Kansas City and corn can try to maintain some strength. But again, no business, no news, nothing really else to say. Soybeans, we pressed them, but if you're noticing meal standing in, initially soybean oil was pretty heavy when crude was down $1.50 this morning. They came in and bought the beans on the close. We're getting awfully close to that 890 area. You got to think we're going to run up there pretty quick. I wasn't particularly enthused the fact that meal didn't do much of anything today, but again, it held where it should on the chart, and until further notice, we just have to trade the price action. The daily soybean chart, I think, is a little bit more supportive relative to corn and wheat, or definitely versus wheat, excuse me, but we need some news. We'll see what crop conditions say. They're again looking for down a point in the beans. Inspections were pretty good. I think we're going to run over that 890 level, maybe up to $8.95, $9 here in the near term. But you need meal to show us a little bit of leadership. And guys, notice that soybean oil. They were banging it early this morning with crude. Crude had a $4 up day, and bean oil rallied all the way into the close. So that chart looks pretty good as well. Again, this is Kyle with International Futures Group in Chicago. If you've got any questions, give me a call.